Well, Youth Reach started, and I think I look back at it now, and in my view, it was kind of by mistake, but now I realize that God had a plan in it, even that, I couldn't see very well. But He had called me just to go back to the streets, back to where I had been plowing my wares for the enemy, and here God's called me back. And I kind of resisted for a while, but when I ended up really submitting to Him, I went back on the streets, and we, had some people that would go with me, and we were just sharing our faith. And one night, had a boy coming towards me on the sidewalk. I kind of stepped away to let him walk by, but he confronted me. He asked me what am I handing out. I had some business cards with my phone number on it. It was hooked to an answering machine back in my apartment, and I handed it to him, and he really didn't even pay attention to it. He kind of glanced at it and dropped it on the ground and stepped on it with his boot. He said, "Do you know who I am?" And I said, "I know your name." And he said, "What's my name?" He was very confrontational, and I said, "Your name is Nellie John." And Nellie on the streets of the term, which means effeminate, and he was profoundly effeminate homosexual kid. And he said, "That's right, do you know anything else about me?" I said, "I know nothing else." And he said, "Well, I'm 17 years old, I'm a heroin addict, I'm homeless, I'm a prostitute, and I'm HIV positive." And he said, "If you're going to help me and really take me and help me truly, then I'll do whatever you say. But if you're going to hand me a piece of paper and walk away, you can go to hell." And I guess that was kind of a bizarre commissioning. I don't know if the Holy Spirit exactly uses that kind of language, but I took him that night, and it began an unbelievable time of going through the withdrawal from the heroin, seeing God slowly break down all of his defenses. The Lord saved him a few months later. It was just a very profound thing, and before I knew it, there were 6 guys and 7 guys and 8 guys, and like I said, I didn't know how to say no. I didn't have any standards set for it. I didn't have a name for what I was doing. But God used that as kind of the genesis of what today's Youth Reach.
It's going to be really hard for me. We've been in the mobile home for 17 years plus, and it's been home. This home is something that I didn't ask for, but God has provided, and I can't even begin to tell you how thankful I am. And definitely worth the wait, no matter how long it takes to get in here. I'm looking forward to finish raising my kids here, and then having my grandkids here, and having multiple families here just to entertain, to enjoy our church fellowship. Looking forward to having a classroom. Well, I don't have to clutter up the kitchen and dining room with all our school supplies and books. So there's a lot I'm looking forward to, and I'm going to do this on a little longer.
I think that, we've always tried to be givers. We've been giving our lives for people. And sometimes for people who have been givers, it's hard for them to receive. And we have struggled with that. We've struggled with what it is to now ask people to help something for us. That's been difficult. I mean, it's pride. It's a pride thing that we struggle with that. We've always wanted a home where we could have the Youth Reach boys over for dinner, but we don't even have enough chairs at our table for our family when they're all there. But we designed this to where it will seat all the Youth Reach boys, and our family can all come over. We can have a big pot of gumbo and have them over and do events and times together with the staff. And this has been our heart to be able to open our home and to be able to be a place where people from out of town come and they can stay with us. That's been a big part of what we've wanted to do, and we've never been able to do that. Right now, there's not even enough bedrooms in our home for everybody to have a bed. We got a kid sleeping in a room that's not meant to be a bedroom. So we're okay with what we have, but we're overwhelmed and grateful for what this will be. Just profoundly overwhelmed, speechless at times when we walk around and we see the way this is designed and built. That it's a dream that we've been almost too afraid to really accept. But we're very grateful.
Hey guys, I'm Anna Williams and I'm 18. I'm Sayla Williams and I'm 14. We're standing here in our room in our brand new house and we are just so thankful for it right now. We are super, super grateful for all of the amazing people who have donated towards this. It's about 90% done, but there are still just a few things cosmetically and behind the scenes that need to be finished up. We'd love to spend Christmas here, but I mean, overall, we are so, so grateful for everyone who has given. We love you guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no words to say. I mean, you're giving money towards a home not only for my family, but for all the people that visit and spend time and, you know, just worship in this house. So you're truly putting your money towards something that is insurmountable for the value that they're getting out of it. And, you know, there's probably going to be multi-purposes to this house over the next 10, 20, 30 years as well. So it's pretty huge what you guys are doing.
Without the donations, this could have never been anywhere close to possible, and I mean, it's just amazing how generous people can be.
It's an insane blessing. We've been in that house for a very long time. We've really, really lived it in. There's holes in the walls and the floors are messy, and it's definitely been lived in. We've made the most out of it, definitely. But it's crazy to be having all these people that are doing so much for us to give us this kind of opportunity, because this is mind-blowing. This is so much more than we could have ever experienced or ever hoped for. So I can't say how thankful I am. It is a huge blessing.
I was really excited. When I saw this place, when we first went to this place, when I saw the dirt, that was the only thing. They've been living there our whole lives.
Hey, this is the Williams family, except for two girls. They're not here with us right now, but we really wanted to say thank you for those who have already given. And man, ask those who have not given, man, pray about it. Maybe you can do something to help us get there. It's kind of like in the Olympics when they were running a race and they don't finish. We really just want to finish well. So we're very grateful. We want to close this out and be able to move into this amazing home. We can actually maybe be in it by Christmas. It's conceivable. So y'all grateful?
Oh yeah.
Thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.